Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is my Elden Ring guide, number 2, Maging Made Easy. We're going to be picking up some more upgrades. We're going to be doing it easy mode. It's going to be a great day. Thank you for joining me. Remember to follow along. Put any questions or comments down below. Elden Ring is an amazing game, isn't it? My gosh, I can't get enough. Alright, let's do this thing. First stop, we're going to be heading back to the debate parlor at the Academy. We have one more special mission to conduct here. One more piece of gear. It's interesting that it's at the debate parlor because there's a debate over it. Some people say Lusat's staff is the best. Some people say the Azur Glintstone staff is the best. We shall see. Just remember to follow this path as best as possible. A lot of people say you just run. Don't attack any of this at all. There was a couple people that killed me when I turned my back, so I decided to make sure they weren't a problem. Just keep jumping, following the rooftops. Here we have another dude around the corner. There's actually 2 of them. I just shot him from afar. And if you're maging, of course, that should be quite easy for you. Just a couple of glintstone pebbles at this point. Good to go. Alright, we're going to climb up this ladder here, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. Thanks again for joining me so far, guys. It means the world to me that you guys watch these videos. Alright, we had a couple things hanging up high, bird-like things. Remember to shoot and then wait for them to land and then shoot again. If you try shooting twice, they close the distance a little too fast. There's one main bad guy right there, just another mage or sorcerer. Had to shoot him. No biggie. Alright, we're just going to continue dropping and going from rooftop to rooftop. Just run right off. Every now and then there's a little platform, like right here. That's like your spot. That's where you drop. That's the spot, man. Alright. Let's keep on dropping, keep on moving. I tried to include all of the pivotal angles, everything that confused me when I ran through. Like, where do I drop? Where am I going? There was a couple of bad guys down here on this rooftop. Shot them from afar before I landed. And then we're just going to go right in this window right here. Ah, there it is. Alright, we're looking at a scary situation. This always triggers my fear of heights. You know what I mean? Anyway, I picked up this loot. And then what you're looking for is the chandelier right in the middle there. There it is. We're just going to drop. Oh yeah. Now I shot the bad guys from up here. Easy mode. That's what we're all about here. Easy mode. There's one. There's another one just to the right. And then I just dropped right down. There's another guy to the left over here. And then a long pathway right here with an archer. Okay, as you approach this guy, you must get within range and then take him out. If he hits you even one time, you will die. He shoots explosives. Do not let him kill you like he killed me. Alright, here we go. The Azur Glintstone staff. Arguably, debatably, most powerful staff in the game. It certainly has a faster casting time. Now this crystal guy right outside has one of the essential mage gears, the Twinsage Glintstone crown, adding a +6 to intelligence. Kind of an easy mode right there. I was checking out the stats between that and my imp wolf helmet that I was wearing that had a +2 endurance on it. +6 intelligence gives a lot more damage though. Alright, now follow us on this journey. This is sort of expanding, moving forward into the game. From the Academy, we're going to be taking a trip to a place called Volcano Manor. Unfortunately, we met this guy along the way, but fortunately, you're supposed to. You have to let yourself die inside him and then he magically transports you over here. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing. You let that dude kill you, and then you get transported here. Totally legit. Wink, wink. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, follow along. I tried again to include all the pivotal angles. Most of the time, once you get running on a pathway, though, it's pretty straightforward. Just watch out. There's a lot of bats. So we're just going to keep running. We're going to go down over here, and we're going to start our dropping. There's a whole bunch of drop fests in this particular level. And we will be revisiting Volcano Manor again later. Here we go. First in a series of drops. Pretty straightforward, though. There's always a message down below. These are the only messages that are actually helpful. Alright, now we're going to go take out this way. A little bit to the left. There is something to the right over there, but we'll get back to that at a later time. Just keep following. Drop on down. Now we got a baddie down here. Now what I did was I summoned wolves to distract him, and I ran straight over to this rock. This is super easy mode, cheese mode. I did die one time getting there, but jump up correctly and stand right in the corner. Don't stand anywhere else except that one spot. Now in this one spot, nothing can hit you, and you can just easy mode kill the two dudes here. That's what I'm talking about. And then we're out, and we're on to the next map. Here at Mount Gelmir, we have one thing in mind. We want to run fast because we want to get to something really cool. But first, along the way, we're going to discover a little something that's going to come into play again later. But here what you want to do is head to the right, stay on your horse. There's a lot of volcanic explosions from the ground you need to avoid. If you see them puffing up at all, just stay away, stay back. All right, here's the cave in question. A couple of keys go in there, and I used the grace inside, but inside is the mushroom armor set. If you're looking to get anti-rot, the mushroom armor set is amazing. We'll come back to that later. It wasn't of pivotal importance just yet, but it will help us later getting something really cool, like a golden scarab. All right, we continue our journey. Here's where you just run. Just keep going until you get to this grace right here. And there he is right behind me. The Azur sorcerer himself. All you have to do is find him, and here it comes. One of the most powerful one-shot spells in the game, Comet Azur. This is the one you see on all those tweets lately. We're going to come back to this guy a little bit later and even get that armor set. Oh, baby. And we're off. We're going to further Sellens' quest a little bit more at the Waypoint Ruins. This time she's going to send us to the Sellia Hideaway. We're in search of another powerful spell. I can't say I use it a lot, but essentially it's part of the quest line. So just go with it. Here I am marking it on the map. That's the general area where it is. Start right here. Take off running. So we're sort of heading northeast here, mostly north. And then there's this rock right here. Oh, there should be a message in front of it, but that's kind of a secret that you would not know about otherwise. Makes me wonder how people found these things in the first place. Can you imagine the dudes rolling around every surface and every rock everywhere in this game just trying to find secrets? Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm not that guy. Haha. So there's the Stars of Ruin, and we're on to our next mission. Here we're going to do a little mini mission. If you follow this map and you keep heading in exactly this direction, right around these rocks, you're going to find a little enemy who hides a big secret, or at least something we're going to be making use of, because someone has something coming to them, and we need to use this to make it happen. Oof, we're powerful enough now. We're one-shotting. There it is, Poison Mist. We're going to make use of that in a minute. Before we get there, though, let's head over to the Purified Ruins. Here we're going to find a very important piece of the puzzle. I have very low faith in this build, but we need faith in order to use the incantation Poison Mist. So we're in search of this right here. See that wood? You want to just roll, get down in there, and we're looking for an heirloom that's going to boost our faith so that we can use that Poison Mist spell. I love it when they're just in a treasure chest. I don't have to fight anything, it's just right there, baby. Just walk in and here's your treasure. Booyah. Alright, let's go get him. Top corner of the map, maybe you've met him before. The Draconic Tree Sentinel. This one's got evil written all over him. He casts lightning. He hits hard. He's relentless. We're gonna give him a little taste of his own medicine here. Poison him the way he poisoned me. Haha. Alright, I shouldn't be so vindictive, but he killed me a lot. Like a lot. So you basically just sneak up behind him and poison him. And he doesn't know you're there. And every now and then you have to hit poison a couple more times, so bring a few flasks. And you just wait until he whittles down. I couldn't help it. Right before he died, I wanted to slash him. I just had to do it. This guy's basically just a gatekeeper. We just needed to kill him so that we could get into the city. If you want to use those things right there, go to town. It's not part of my build. Neat stuff, though. And finally, we can go past that door. Oh, yes! Alright. Now we're in search of something else that we're going to use to cheese mode something later. I mean, totally legitimately take on. We're headed to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. This time we're looking for Rotten Breath. Now you remember that dragon heart we won not too long ago? Well, it's going to come into play right here. It costs 1 dragon heart to get this particular spell or incantation. And there it is, right in the middle. Rotten Breath, that's the one you want. That's going to apply Rot. A little later we're going to use it against somebody called Rodan. Now here's sort of an early level up spot. Here at Lenne's Rise, if you go full speed down this hill, the second you see a poof of wind, right there, you see that? You turn all the way around and you don't let that rock hit you. Every time that boulder, every time it rolls off that cliff, you get about 2,000 energy, or souls, or whatever it is in this game. Anyways, you can do it over and over again, just keep hitting the fire. Alright, now we're off to this guy right here. The gatekeeper of something else we're going to need for our one-shot build. Give him a quick beat down. I used wolves on this guy as a summon. Eventually I just had to use Glintstone and keep running. Stay on the horse, stay on Torrent. But here it is. The Cerulean Hidden Tear. Put this into your flask, and you get unlimited FP for a limited amount of time. So you get about 10 seconds of unlimited spell casting. And now we're off to this giant blacksmith dude. At this point, we're going to use the level up spot to get energy. We're going to use our stones to power up our staff to a +6. If you can power up your katana as well. I didn't get mine to a full +6, but I got far enough. It's a very powerful weapon, but a +6 Lusat staff is amazing. You start one-shotting things that used to take 5 or 10 shots, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. Thanks again for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in part 3.